G'day mate, let's all have a barbie. And welcome to all my friends and family down in the wonderful, amazing land of Oz, Australia. I hear on the grapevine that you've been watching some Jass tutorials, and that's amazing. Kind of weird to think that people the other side of the world are watching. Weird, but encouraging nonetheless. I hope you're enjoying it and are learning something along the way. So special shout out to you guys down there. Tonight's call that I'm going to explain for us all is quite a tricky one. It's actually been suggested by the wonderful Alice Dunstan, who is in Australia, and she suggested the call that I'm going to explain for us next. Now, I know for some of the calls that I've talked us through, I've kind of started that discussion with the comment that it's quite difficult and tricky. This one really does fall into that category as well. In fact, this one is so difficult, I'm not kidding, I really struggle to say the name that it is called. So I think I'm going to give up even trying, and I'm just going to get Alice to say it for us. So today, this video now is to explain to us the call of...
Sushadura?
Did you get that? What was that again?
Sushadura?
Yep. Should we have that one more time?
Sushadura?
Okay. Can you say it a little bit differently, just so that we can, understand it better?
Sushadura.
Okay, great. Have we got that? Now, me, I'm English, and I would call it a middle, because I can say that. So this one is called a middle, I'm going to call it, because I can't say Sushadura very well. Certainly not as well as people who speak Swiss speak can. So it's called middle. Right, where do we start? So it counts, simple one for how it counts. It counts the same as a top down. Okay, so I think we all can remember how that is. So aces, aces are 11, sixes are worth nothing, tens are 10, eights are 8, king is 4, queen 3, jack 2. But you can go back to the top down, bottom up video to get that scoring if you want to. The tricky thing, the really bizarre thing with middle is the priority of the cards. So I've done a little crib sheet for us that should come up on screen somewhere, and I should also have the cards laid out, which you should see somewhere else on the screen. Wow, this is pretty weird, 3 things on screen at once. Where you can see the priorities of the cards. So let me just work through it. The top priority is the 10. It's kind of straightforward, and the idea is it's starting in the middle, which is why it's called middle. I think the translation I have on reliable information, if you translate Sushadura, would be through the in-between. Well, the other way I've heard it phrased is Midstura, which is through the middle. So basically what we're saying is it's through the middle. So you go through the middle of the run of cards. So you go from the 6 through to the ace. And you go to the middle, which is the 10. So the 10 is the highest priority. Now, that's straightforward. What next? Well, the next is the 9 and the jack are second priority. Well, that's weird, Andy. How can 2 cards be the second priority? Well, the answer is it's whichever one is played first when you're playing the cards in that trick. So if the 9 is played first, then that will win the trick. If the jack's played first, that will win the trick. So if you think for a moment, let's say that the guy over here is going next, and then this guy, and then this guy, then me here. Oh, I'm making a mess. All right, so he plays the jack over here, player 1. Player 2 plays the 9, player 3 the 6, player 4 the 8. The jack will win it because he played it first. Okay, straightforward. I think we understand that. If the second player had a 7 with his 9, like here, if player 1 played the jack, he would then hold back. You would then, sorry, I just need to see. Yeah, I can see it. If player 2 has the 7 and the 9, player 1 has played the jack. I'm not going to play the 9. Why? Because the 9 is going to become the next master. Because the 10's already gone. Let's pretend the 10's already gone. The jack is played. I know the 9 will be the next master, so I'll hold it back and I'll play the 7, they play the 6, they play the 8, the person with the jack wins, then he plays the ace, and I'll win it with my 9. Like in that. Okay, so that is the middle, and the same principle applies. Oh, quickly put the cards back in order. 10, jack. So the 10's gone, the jack and the 9, then the next priority would be the 8 and the queen, next priority the 7 and the king, next priority the 6 and the ace. Same principle applied, whichever one of the two is played first would win that trick. Okay, are you with me? So that's the middle, Tertiadura, Mitsura, whatever you want to call it, but there you go. Alice, one more time, what would you call it?
Tertiadura.
Thank you very much. And there you go. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. Short and sweet, this one, I think. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave us some comments. Not getting many comments. Love some comments. Just some ideas of maybe if I've missed something out, because I don't know if you get this right, but I don't plan these awfully well. It's a little bit off the cuff, spontaneous. So I maybe do miss the odd thing out. So if you do notice anything, please just drop a note in the comments. That will help other people as well as they read it and learn some Jass together. So there you go. Any other suggestions, please let me know. You don't need to suggest that I need a shave, because I know that already. I get it. The whole Iron Man Tony Stark look doesn't work. I get it. But what can I say? Midlife crisis, maybe, and all of that. Anyway, stop babbling. Hope you enjoy it. Get on with your Jass. Enjoy. Bless you. Take care. Goodbye.